What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin, and look, y'all, my DMs have been getting flooded about NBA 2K25. Right now, before we get to anything, appreciate love and support. Let's try to get a video to 25 likes. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love support. Today we're gonna talk about, is 2K25 is NBA 2K25 already a failure? It hasn't even been a week yet. This topic we're gonna talk about today because there's been a lot of stuff I've been seeing. Okay. Now right here we have a tweet from Splash Edition. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know who he is. He's a part of the Twitter community. And I'm pretty sure he used to be in the 2K League. He also won a lot of money. I think doing like a MyTeam tournament, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Splash ever see this video. But he tweeted out saying playing point guard in the rec feels like the 2K League. He tweeted that out on the 8th. Okay. Now, from somebody who used to be in the 2K League, I'm pretty sure, saying this is a bad sign for 2K25, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute. It's gonna be a long video, so I'm just letting y'all know now. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff because I have some things. I have a lot of DMs. People kept telling me, asking me questions and how I feel about this. So we're gonna talk about all of that in about 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna say the game's a failure, because it hasn't been a week yet. But a lot of people are not happy, right? And the reason why I say it's not looking good is because NBA 2K25 for a lot of people, right? People that just casually play, and even people that, even want to be on that competitive level, a lot of them just wanted to have fun. That's why you had a lot of players saying like they want, they might consider going back because they wanted to have fun. Y'all know me, like I told you, I got the game for free. So I was, hooping on day one. So it's like my thoughts on this is, I just don't like the inconsistency. But to say the game's a failure, I don't know. But I'm gonna go back to what Splash tweeted out. He says when he plays in the rec, right? I'm guessing he's saying when he plays solo, right? Because I'm pretty sure, and then people saying, "Oh, Jay, there's skill-based matchmaking into the game now." How do you feel about that? We're gonna talk about it as well when I'm done talking about this, right? It's gonna be a pretty long video, so I told you just be ready and be aware, right? So basically, what I'm getting from this is, and I told y'all this before the game came out, because when you had Koza, I told y'all Koza tweeted out when he was at Community Day, the game's harder to play. Now, what I don't understand from 2K's logic is, what are you trying to prove? Like, because, and the reason why I said it is because we all can remember and understand that the 2K League was, they got rid of it, right? You got a lot of people wonder why they got rid of the 2K League, and it was pretty much because nobody cares to watch people just because they're good at the game. It's more about who's more, fun to watch, right? And clearly the 2K League, just because you had, the top players in the game, you could argue all, I'm not gonna say all because I'm not in the comp scene, but as far as I'm, as far as I know, Joe knows, he was, giving them a run for their money. He was even beating most of them, right? We all can understand it. Shout out to Jones, he see this as well. My whole point is this: why would they make 2K25 harder to play if they got rid of the 2K League? And you're gonna be like, oh, well, bro, nah, you complain. I'm not complaining. I'm saying I'm asking the question, right? Because remember when they were showing all of those videos and talking about all of this, the city, the all of these things they wanted to do, right? All of these new things that they input, they brought back the class, all of that stuff. Why would they make this game, not this game, because obviously you're just looking at old clips from 2K24, right? Because you're going to say, oh, I didn't go back to 2K20. You saw old clips, but like I told y'all, right? I just don't understand, why would they make the game more difficult to play? Movement, people are going to adjust to that. But when you have players missing wide open, when you have players, and here's the thing, because I hate to tell this, but they're like gonna be like, bro, nah, you probably just playing rec. In my last live stream, you clearly saw I was playing my day ones, right? Who haven't played the game in 5 years. So if y'all gonna be like, oh, bro, you fake because you wasn't snapping on your day ones and y'all was losing every game because they haven't played in like 5 years. And I understand that. Why am I gonna snap on some people that I know personally haven't touched the game in 5 years, especially 2K, right? So what am I gonna stop on them for? Now, if they were playing the game like I used to play the game, okay, then yeah, I gotta right to speak my mind and say, okay, this is unacceptable. But if they haven't played the game in 5 years, why would I snap on them, right? I mean, let's be real here. So I wasn't really caring the fact that we lost all those games, and plus, because you're gonna have some of the comment sections say, oh, it sounds like to me you're just not good enough. Dog, I shoot what 40% in the park. I'm shooting 60% from in the rec with randoms, right? And the reason why you're gonna say, oh, well, you still playing with randoms, squad finder doesn't work. But I'm just saying it because you're gonna have people they want to input the little comments and oh, you did this and that because squad finder isn't working, right? So there you have that, right? And yes, Squad Finder, by the way, 2K is still broken. I don't know if you guys are aware that it still doesn't work. Okay, and I get it hasn't been a week yet for since the game has been out, but still that's just an issue. But even when I go on people's Twitches and I watch their live streams, I'm not seeing people. At first, it was I'm start. A lot of people were saying, including me as well, right? You low key starting to figure it out the more you play. But then the more you play, it starts to frustrate you. That's why I'm saying I don't understand what 2K's doing. Like I don't. If you were going to want to make the game super competitive and things like that, why would you get rid of the 2K League? Like I just don't get the logic. Now, like I told y'all, me personally, I don't think the game's a failure yet. But the way the game and the direction it's looking, like how it's taking the direction, meaning, the game is going to look like it's probably going to be dead in a couple of probably a month or two because it's pissing people off. And like I said before, oh, but Jay, you don't play. Bro, by the way, I forgot to add this. And I know I keep jumping from top because I know people going to put comments, bro. Bro, you scared to play Proving Grounds. I almost dropped 50 points in Proving Grounds. Solo. Not with no team. Solo with Cody. I took my player. Yes, I got my player's name. You're new to the channel. Okay, I make it interesting, right? I took Cody to Proving Grounds with randoms. He dropped almost 50 points. Okay? So don't give me you haven't touched it. Bro, my whole point is this. People are not happy, bro. Right? And you got a lot of people saying this 2K25 is not a good game because it's going to piss you off, right? And you're gonna have people saying, "Well, bro, now y'all don't got y'all badges, so that's why people are irritated." It's more than just having badges. For example, my day one has a 7'1" center, I believe. I think he's 7'1" or something like that. It's a big dude for a center, right? Even when we were playing in those park games, even when I wasn't even playing with him, right? He's missing wide open layups. He's 7 foot. That like you see what I'm saying? Like it's things like that to where why? You see what I'm saying? That's going to piss somebody off because you're supposed to be the biggest player in the court. Why are you missing layups? Right? But what I don't understand as well is you can shoot over two people and it's green, but it's a wide open layup. You're going to smoke that. But it's like the more contests you get, then it's going to be a good. Like, I don't understand the narrative of the game. Are you wanting play? It's like 2K. You got to pick what you're trying to do here, right? Is the game going to be competitive or is the game going to just be flat out, to where it's going to make people irritated, bro? Because like I said, and again, this is why I told you I really like the community today. The reason why I don't really pay attention to community today like that is because you had a lot of people from community today saying, the game, it felt like 2K19. Dog, 2K25 is not even near NBA night. I mean, 2K19. It's not even close. Okay. I mean, to even compare 25 to 19, whoever said it should be flat out slap, bro. I mean, like, no. You see what I'm saying? I don't recall in 2K19 that people were missing wide open layups. I don't recall people in 2K19, snapping with just snapping. It makes you just irritated, bro. Like, you could at least have some fun, right? Like I said, you don't have the fact that the way 2K25 is looking right now, okay? If you're 7 foot, you should not need a badge to make a wide open layup, bro. You're 7'1". You should not need a badge to make a wide open layup or a close shot. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse for it. But I mean, Jay, I want a defense in the game. Bro, if a player is 7 foot, okay, and they're going up against a 6'8", and they got him, in the post, and they lay it up over him. No, we're talking about no layup timing because I don't play with that. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that 7'1" player is going to, I'm not even talking about, it rattles out. He's going to miss entirely. That's not going to happen, bro. Right? Even when I go on Twitter right now, I see a lot of people saying, man, 2K shouldn't have never put skill-based matchmaking to the game. Like I really don't care what they do. Honestly, I don't even care about, I really don't even care about records anymore. Because it's not even a record. You see what I'm saying? And I told you before, a record don't really matter. Now, I know I said before that I wanted to possibly, a lot of people probably heard me say like, oh, I wanted to have a decent record. But if you honestly think about it, right? a record don't mean nothing, dog. See what I'm saying? Because guess what? Like I said before, when you playing by yourself and you got a so-called top record, and you better show out. But a lot of people that got a good record, they don't show out because they get carried to that record. See what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't really care about a record. I care about the show the 3 point percent. Show your your over. Are you an efficient player? See what I'm saying? You got players that are so-called got 91%, but they shooting 25, 21% of the 3 point line. See what I'm saying? Like I don't care about a record, dog. You see what I'm saying? But overall, I just feel like 2K, y'all are messing yourselves up, right? Now, like I said, a person to get the game for free, even when I hoop from time to time, it even still kind of irritates me as well. Like even when I was playing my day ones, right? Wide open three, like wide open threes. It's different if you got a player that's shooting 10%, 15% from the three. They're just terrible, right? But if you got a player who's shooting 40+% from the 3 point line and they've greened previous shots, you're not going to sit there and tell me you're mistiming it. No. See what I'm saying? You're not going to sit there and tell somebody that because if they greened it before, right, they know the shot. See what I'm saying? Just like how I took Cody to proving grounds and he almost had 50 points, which I got that footage, by the way, on the way for y'all later on, right? Cody had almost 50 points. He made like 4 or 5 or 7. I think it was like 5 or 7 from the 3 point line with a 75 three ball. Yes, and proving grounds. Um, there's no way the next game Cody goes into, he's going to shoot 1 or 7 from the 3 point line because he just had a game to where he made 5 or 7 from the 3 point. I feel like 2K's system and the way how the game is, because like I said, is nobody's going to sit there and say you're timing it wrong because you just made 5 of them in a row. You see what I'm saying? If you shot 5 or 7 from the 3 point line, you know your shot, right? You're going to at least be comfortable with your shot to where your next game, why would you all of a sudden be missing the same shot you just took? It's almost like 2K makes you miss those shots, right? But in my opinion, why? I mean, what's the like? This is why people be zenning, bro. Right now, I know I kept saying that, you know, oh, Zenner's gonna be back, but this is why people zen because the way the game is by itself, it's going to frustrate you. So a person that wants to zen, they're like, oh, I'm going to wreck. I ain't gotta worry about miss. I can just get a zen and just green everything. I don't gotta worry about being frustrated. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it is, right? But like I told y'all, at this point, I don't get like 2K. They do it to themselves, y'all. Okay, they do it to themselves. Like that's why I said what I said. And a lot of y'all that are DMing me, asking me, or no, not asking me, telling me like, bro, like I can't play this game. I can't shoot. It's inconsistent. Why do you think I told you guys that I would not? I told y'all if it was up to me and it was somebody playing by themselves, I wouldn't look to get the game because you're not gonna enjoy it most likely. Y'all saw my last live show. I was playing my day ones. We had some funny laughs here and there, right? But it's not that here's the thing. I enjoyed them. Pause. You see what I'm saying? I enjoyed, having my brothers with me. You see what I'm saying? That's what I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy playing the game. I enjoyed, being with my guys again. You see what I'm saying? That's what I enjoyed, right? And that's the only reason why y'all see me playing 25 because of them, most likely, right? And it's funny because it was really supposed to be just the two of us, but one of my other day ones, he won Annoying's TV giveaway. He was watching his Twitch because at first it was just me and obviously y'all know Cam, right? And then he was like, nah, Nasir not gonna get the game, right? So I was like, okay, it's gonna be me and you. We probably just gonna have to rock out Tuesday. And he was like, yeah, that's why Cam made a center, right? Y'all make sure you go check out One Way Cam, by the way, too. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Since we was like kids type shit, okay, right? But my whole point is this. So it's like a coincidence how he got the game free as well. Nasir was watching Annoying's TV's live stream because y'all know Annoying is back playing 25. I guess he came out of retirement to play with Nade. And by the way, speaking of Nade don't like the game either. You see what I'm saying? So even the people that were so-called they used to be hawks or known for hawking the game, they're not enjoying the game either. They're more pissed. And y'all gonna be like, Nade be trolling. Nah, bro, I feel like because it's one thing if y'all can tell when Nade be trolling, bro. See what I'm saying? We all can tell when Nade trolling. You can tell when somebody's really frustrated, bro. When somebody's not smiling and they've been on stream for hours and they're not smiling, that to me is a problem. You see what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to at least enjoy something. Now maybe Nate enjoys his viewers like I enjoy my viewers when I stream. I enjoy y'all don't really enjoy the game, right? But like I was saying, Yasir was watching Annoyance TV's live stream, and he won the giveaway, and he was like, "Change your plans. I got the game for free, so I guess the game's back together, right?" And that's how I looked at it. So I was like, "Oh wow, right?" And that's why y'all saw me go live because I was like, at first I was like, "Man, like warm up." Then they was like, "Nah, like man, show them boys like we really do this." I was like, "But y'all ain't play like game 4." They was like, they didn't care. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I enjoy being with my guys. I don't enjoy 2K, dog, right? But is the game a failure? I won't say it's a failure yet, but is it on the way being a failure? Most likely, yes. And I'm not. And again, if you ask me, I don't think 2K needs to buff the shooting. I don't like the fact I feel like there's something with shooting to where I don't know if it's to me it's inconsistent. Okay, I'm not saying buff the shooting. What I am saying is if they shoot really well one game, there's no reason why you're making them miss the very next game. Because that to me is that's gonna piss somebody off. Okay, especially if you just want to have some fun. How are you gonna have fun when your player missing wide open shots that you just made, right? So again, understand what I'm saying. Do I think the game's a failure? Not yet. But do I think is the game on its way to being a failure? Of course, right? Because like I said, there's just a lot of issues that, people that they weren't aware of, right? That's why I told you, I was like, bro, if my day ones did not tell me they were going to play, you was not going to see. Remember on 2K24 where y'all used to get a stream out of me every day? Remember that? To where y'all see me be irritated with them randoms? You don't think I didn't get tired of that? And I told you I lost my teammates for 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that from a standpoint, right? I'm like, bro, like I told you I was like, bro, I really did. I'm not really looking forward to 25 at all. You see what I'm saying? My day ones, they looking forward to it. Those my guys since I've been a child, dog. I'm grown. I'm grown now. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna brush my guys off. You see what I'm saying? But like I'm telling y'all though, you know, the game has inconsistency issues, okay? Just too many inconsistency issues. I don't also I'm gonna say this by the way. I don't understand how if you play proving grounds, it doesn't affect your record. Which I mean I feel like I like that by the way too. I like that by the way too, because you got a lot of people that care about their record, right? Which I really I don't care about that no more, right? Um I don't understand how proving grounds doesn't affect your status, but if you play the rec, it affects your status. I thought proving grounds was supposed to be the so-called comp mode for comp players, right? And y'all know I'm a casual. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about comp work. I don't really care to be, elite at the game. I just want to have fun. You see what I'm saying? At this point, right? Because obviously the game has multiple issues, right? But I look at it like if you tell me a comp mode in the game doesn't affect your status, right? But a casual mode does, it's like backwards to me, right? Also, by the way, if you guys don't know, I feel like some of y'all don't know how Squad Finder works, so I'm gonna break it down to you. Squad Finder, you're not joining a group of 4 people, okay? So a lot of y'all probably thought like it was gonna go back to how it used to be. That's not how it is. Squad Finder is, how like you go in and search you're looking for people that are doing the same thing. It's gonna turn y'all into a whole entire team. That's what Squad Finder is, okay? And now you're gonna ask, cause I'm getting DMs, people asking me how do they fix, what should 2K do? It's gotta be more consistent, okay? If a dev is watching this video, that is not understand what I'm saying, bro. Okay? If a player is consistent, they had a really good game, efficient, taking the right shots, right? The very next game they play, if they're wide open, there's no way they should be missing no shots. Okay. And this also goes back to my point to why I told you I was like, I was not a fan of pro play and I was not a fan of the shot timings because the shot timings it's not like you don't know your shot, right? Because like I said, if you play proof rounds, you just made 5 threes out of 7 attempts, right? You clearly know your shot. You clearly shot efficient. You clearly were comfortable. You see what I'm saying? So nobody can sit there and tell you that. I just feel like it's just too inconsistent, right? Um, Now you have people DM me asking me about defense. How do you feel about defense? I got a DM right now. Jay, the interior defense is broken. Um, I can understand why y'all are saying that. Now, here's how I look at it. Now, some of y'all are correct, but it's 50-50 in my opinion with this, with interior defense. Because a lot of you, the centers that I have been seeing in the rec, and I haven't played rec in like what 3 days, by the way. Actually, no, two, because the last time I played rec was on my day ones. Y'all saw that in that stream, right? But the way I look at it is a lot of you centers are getting exposed this year. And I'm not talking about the comps, I'm talking about casual players. A lot of you casuals that just play rec all day, right? Y'all are getting exposed. And this is why I was making breakdown videos in 2K24 explaining this about centers because it was basic fundamental things. A lot of you centers are getting horsed. Okay. I also been seeing people making center builds with a 70 interior. That is the dumbest thing you could ever do. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are a person to where you think about making a center, you never make a, especially you a casual, okay? I don't care, like I don't really care about casual or comp, right? If you are a center, do not make no 7 footer with a 70 interior, bro. Okay? You're just asking to get dogged inside the post, okay? You're just asking to get dog. Plain and simple, right? I'm seeing centers with 70 rebound. Like, what are y'all doing? So, like I said, it's 50-50 with me. Some of y'all are correct on the interior. Yes, it's a little bit too, it doesn't really exist, right? But I also look at it as some of you centers are just getting exposed because y'all don't want to take criticism. Y'all feel like, it doesn't count, right? And it's the same thing in Proving Grounds. And again, Proving Grounds is supposed to be a mode for comp players or competitive players. It's still the same BS. I done got into it with a bunch of people in Proving Grounds already. Dude talk about some, he don't got rebound chaser. So I said, okay, so why would you bring your build to Proving Grounds? Has no answer for it. You see what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. Dog, it's Proving Grounds. You see, and that's the stuff I was warning y'all about. 'Cause I got DMs, people telling me, bro, Proving Grounds is just as bad as a wreck. Because what did I tell y'all before the game came out? Okay, what did I tell you guys? Did I not recall I told y'all that the same players that are terrible and they don't have no IQ that play in the rec, they're going to take their times to Proving Grounds and they're going to be absolutely abysmal and terrible because they don't know what they're doing, right? So that's not a shocker to me. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, interior defense, some of y'all are just getting exposed, bro. Plain and simple, right? Because if I make a center right now and I take him out to the rec and I have him upgraded, y'all gonna be asking me, Jay, what build is that, Jay? That build nice. But if you look at the attributes, you're not gonna like. You can be like, oh, that build only get a low three ball, this and that. But you gotta understand. See, this is what y'all gotta understand about the sim position, and I'm gonna move on to the playmaker. Somebody also asked me in my DMs how do I feel about the playmaker. We're gonna talk about that next, right? But what y'all gotta understand about centers are right. A center is not a sharpshooter. A center is not supposed to lead the game in points. That's another reason why you centers are getting exposed. Y'all only want to score. You don't care about. That's why I didn't see centers getting 30 rebounds on them, and they want to lead a game. But if you pay attention to it, it's because they only want to score the ball. I done got centers on my team. They only want to score, not rebounding the basketball, not protecting down low. They only want to score the ball. That's the wrong mindset if you're going to play center, right? Now, I have another DM before I get to the playmaking. Jay, do you consider an inside being better this year, or do you consider an outside being better this year for centers? Like I said, it's still kind of too early to even say anything, okay? Because like I said, it's not even been a week yet. Because no, like I said, and again, I don't want 2K to buff nothing. Don't buff the shooting because it's going to be the same thing like it was 2K24, right? The problem what I want you to look at is the consistency. That's what I want them to look at. Okay. And I feel like there's something in their system to where it's just like the green window to me is super small. But that's the thing. Like if you just had a game to where you made 5 or 7 from the 3 point line, your green window should not be smaller than next game because you know your shot. See what I mean? But like I said, man, it's too early to pick inside or outside. Like right now, obviously a lot of insides are putting in work Because a lot of y'all, like I said, are getting exposed because you don't know how to play the position. You have the wrong mindset of a center. You want to score, score, score. You don't understand the center is supposed to be the biggest player on the court. Your job is to rebound the basketball, space the floor, help people get involved, get people open, protect down low. That's what a center is supposed to do. You also are supposed to be reliable as a center. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of insides right now are dominating inside the rec because their builds are super strong. They're just bigger than everybody else, right? And the way the shooting is on the game right now, people are scared to shoot the ball. So if they have no confidence, they're gonna be horsing everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's why insides are nice right now. And it was just like that last year, right? Remember, I had a video to where I said my center was the real deal. And then what did 2K do? They made shooting way easier than what people started doing, making small centers because they could shoot the three ball, right? But y'all know that wasn't really an issue for me because I still, anytime I played a 6A center, they got flat out exposed. Because like I told you, it's called weight room over here, bro. See what I'm saying? Now, I had a DM from somebody saying, do you consider playmaking gone? Here's how I look at it, y'all. I don't think playmaking's gone. Um, I feel like a lot of the reason why a lot of y'all are saying is the playmaking gone or not because some of y'all are on small forwards, power forwards. I've seen people play PG. I've seen them have you gotta have the right SIGs, bro. See what I'm saying? Now, yes, you're right. I thought they added 9,000 new ones. Of course, same thing. But what did I tell y'all? If you know the 2A community, people are gonna find the secret sauce, right? And out of the 9,000 SIGs, there's only going to be about three or four of them that really, work to where it's going to be effective in the game, right? Did I not tell you that, right? So I feel like a lot of y'all that are playing small forward or power forward, you have to look at it from a standpoint that is your build supposed to be moving a certain way? Or are you supposed to be actually, being a decent passer, not just some person that, is Allen Iverson at 6'9". You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel about playmaking. Though, yes, the movement is questionable. The so-called new engine, they so-called claim, which I don't. I mean, I'm really not a fan of it. And if you ask me, what is this all from? You guys can blame pro play. I told you I was never really a fan from pro play. I did not like pro play. It was never something that I really cared about because pro play, in my opinion, pro play is what slows the game down, right? And a lot of people they want to have fun. They miss the arcade side, which I don't blame them because when the game was more arcadey, it was more fun. To where now the new system you have now for 2K25, you know, it's super super slow to where you can. And I'm gonna say this about it when I'm done saying this because I have another DM by the way too. I'm trying to get to everybody's replies. Right? There's no way if you do a move, you can't stop your player. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing I don't understand from the game either. Now, I had another DM. Am I the only one, Jared? These catching images the same as Figure 24? You're correct on that. See what I'm saying? I don't know why 2K kept that how it was. Why do you have players doing 360s, supposed to be NBA level talent players doing 360s to catch a basketball? It drags you, it pulls you, right? Um, Now, again, do I think the game's a failure? Of course not. But is it heading in a direction? Me personally, I think it is. If they don't understand the community, if they don't understand the experience, and that's why I also said before, the devs need to play the game. If they play the game, right, they would know the experience that people are talking about. But most of them they're not gonna play the game, right? And don't give me LD2K is not a dev, okay? Well, anymore. I think he used to be, in that category, but he's not a dev anymore. But he's not a dev. But like I said, man, 2K25, the game is something different, but it's just very, frustrating. Now I have another DM. Somebody asked me, "Have you seen the My Team? Yeah, have you tested out?" No, I have not. I have not played My Team. I'm really not been a fan of My Team. I look at My Team like they just want you to spend money on My Team. I have not really touched My Team. Okay, another DM right here. Jay, have you? Hold on, Jay. I know you play Rec a lot. Have you ever played Proving Grounds? How was your experience? I've already took Cody to Proving Grounds. And he adjusted really well, right? Y'all gonna see some of that stuff later on in my next couple of videos. Right now, you're just looking at the rest of these 2K24 clips that were on my game. But Proving Grounds, it's something interesting. Um, it's cool. I wish they would have had different locations in Proving Grounds because obviously you get tired of seeing the same court, right? You'd want to see. I mean, the away jerseys. I'm a fan of those all black jerseys, but it would be cool if there were more than one location to where you go to one court, then you got another court. Like instead of it just being one court, but we know how the service can be. But yeah, I mean, Proving Grounds is a cool little mode, right? Now I got another DM. Jay, big fan of your content. Are you playing Prime this year? That I don't know. Now, y'all saw I was playing my day ones in that last live stream. We're continuing to play or hoop almost every single night in the park. We're getting better day by day. Y'all might see us play 3v3 Prime probably in about a couple of weeks. I don't know. Like right now, it's still because, like I said, they haven't played in 5 years, right? Um, but you might see some prime from us, 3v3. I don't know. We'll see. We got to get better overall as a team. That chemistry, we still got to bring that back to where we used to have it 5 years ago. But like I said, 5 years ago is a very long time. So it's going to take some time, be a couple about of weeks, right? Now I got another DM. Jay, my career is broken. It subs me out the game and then it makes me play a full game. This game is terrible. All I play is my career. I watch your rep videos because you're talking the truth. Can they fix this, please? Um, my career, I played about what 2 games. Um, because like I said, me personally, I needed to get experience of the movement. But overall, my career having issues. I'm not surprised. It's not been a week yet, so I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna figure that stuff out. Another DM from somebody. Let it. Hold on. Yo, Jay, Ledovids, do you think my court has a delay? My court delay. I won't say it has a delay, but here's what I would say about the My Court in 2K25. I feel like it doesn't equal with what you do when you get in these online modes. And I think that's what they're trying to say is to where when you shoot in the My Court, you're shooting really well and you shoot the same timing in these, whether it's the rec, the park, the, prime, proving grounds, it's, you're not making them, but you were just in My Court greening like, no tomorrow, right? Um, I don't know, but like I said, that to me is a consistent. It's about consistency. So I feel like if 2K was more consistent with the shooting, right? Not saying they have to buff it, but if somebody shoots a good percent, then I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this all together, right? If somebody shoots a really decent percent from the 3 point line, their green wood should be really high. Now y'all might say I sound crazy, but well, people probably could be cheating. But yeah, that's cool. But what about people that's not cheating? What about the ones who actually take the time to learn they shot? They take the right shots. They're greening. Why can't their green one to be high? Because they play the right way. Why are you gonna make like I said? Why are you making players miss 2K that play the right way? They know their shot, but you're making them miss. I just don't get it. Um, but yeah, another DM here. Hold on. This might seem like a weird question, but what rec shoes do you consider wearing? So far, I can't really think of any to match. I mean, I don't really know, really. Um, and really, this is a good point. I feel like the shoes is something that 2K could have put more, put more thought about it. Like, so obviously, we have more in real life. We have way better, newer shoes now. I feel like they just copied and pasted to 2K22, right? To where it's just the same old. But I don't know what shoes to look to get, man. Or I don't know. I really don't know. My bad if I can't answer that question, but when you think about it, we've really been getting the same shoes from 2K for what 4 to 5 years in a row. So I really have no answer for that. Any more DMs as I scroll through. At first, I was gonna say our day ones are terrible, but when you said they haven't played 5 years, I definitely understand. Yeah, they haven't played in 5 years. They haven't played in 5 years. So yeah, that's why you didn't really see me concerned. Now, when we did play in that rec, and they was given because we were playing with 2 other people that were squad up together that we didn't know. And the game was getting close. I started looking concerned because they were not looking to get Cody the ball. Um, and they might have was like, man, like we good, but like I know how 2K is. I know how fast you can have a 20-point lead to, and I would say 5 to 7 point game. See what I'm saying? So, we good overall, but it's gonna take time. Right. But yeah, they haven't played in a very long time. Okay, here we go. Yo, Jay, this game is absolutely terrible. My hotspots are literally hot and I'm still missing. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, and a lot of y'all are DMing me about the shooting, but do you see what I mean to where, like, you just said you got your hotspots, but you're still missing wide open. That to me is what I'm saying with 2K. That's not a user issue. That's a 2K issue. To get hotspots, you got to hit shots. So you got hotspots and you're still missing wide open. That's very concerning. Okay, Jay, this game is OD. People be having 500 games played in the city. Hold on. People be having over 500 games played in the city, 200 in the rec. The game not even been out in a week. This is insane. Yeah, that's crazy. I told you people be hawking the game, bro. I told you at this point, I don't really care about hawking the game. You see what I'm saying? Like hawking the game doesn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, being good at the game don't prove nothing, right? That's you clearly see. Like I said, the 2K League is gone, right? So when you look at it like that, I don't really care about people that hawk the game. Like somebody else is saying, like, do you think people are boosting? Of course, right? But do I care? Of course not. I don't care what they do, right? Because at this point, I mean, like I said, if it's that, to where, people are desperate, let them, at that point, there's nothing I can do, bro. You see what I'm saying? I don't really care if they want, they can boost, they can boost. I don't care. It's the community we talking about. We know the community, okay? We know probably in about, what, season 3, you're going to have people zenning, okay? People probably zenning right now in the wreck. Y'all would have no idea because y'all let Proving Grounds fool y'all because people keep saying like, oh, Proving Grounds, no, you can't have a shot meter, but the rec you can. The park you can have a meter. You see what I'm saying? So people probably still saying it right now. You would never know about it because it's hasn't been a week yet. But like I said, don't be surprised, okay? And like I said, if a 2K dev is watching this, do not buff the shooting. You need to look at consistency with shooting. If a player has a high percent, they shoot the right shots. They got hot spots. They shoot efficient. They shouldn't be missing wide open if they play the right way. If they their shot. Okay. Overall, that's really what I got for this. I don't know much really less to add. We can just read more comments. No, not even comments. I read all my DMs, but I'm gonna go on just read in general. Let me see. Let me see what people are saying. Um, so let me see. So let me go to 2K Intel, see what he's talking about. No matter how good you are, 2K 20, you won't green all your shots in the game. But that's what I'm saying. And you're gonna have people all say this like, oh, a lot of y'all not good. Like, bro, I don't say this about it too. For the ones who really think they are good, there's a reality check, okay? Especially if you're a player that you just play rec or park all day, please, simmer down. Because that's really not competition. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you out there playing proving grounds, you know what I'm saying, then I'll give you your flowers. But for the ones who be, the reason why y'all not make because y'all not good. Like, no, you're not gonna tell somebody who dropped almost 50 points in proving grounds that they don't know what they're doing. That's just false information, right? But if I go to his replies out of 2K Intel, right? Let me go to this reply real quick. Um, don't want to green on my shots, just don't want to shoot 2 for 10 from the three in the rec. So that's what somebody replied. And I definitely agree with that comment. And like I told you, it's a consistency problem. That's what it is. It's not about buffing. It's about the game is too inconsistent. That's all there is to it. Um, so look, somebody says my buddy played his first rec game and shot 88 from three and hasn't come close to it since. See? See? And a player like me, if I have a really solid game, I play with confidence no matter what. But if I have a really solid performance, I'm gonna be comfortable, right? And if I'm not hitting the shots that I just previously, I'm going to be frustrated playing the product, right? And especially some of y'all paid for the game, y'all. I know how y'all feel, right? That's what I told y'all. Getting the game for free, it really don't do nothing to me, really. Like I said, I'm really just only hoping because my day ones, they back playing and whatnot, right? But overall, I just feel like it's just got to be more consistent with the game. Um, Now, see, look, somebody said like, look, I'm fine. They post what, and I'm gonna say this by the way too. We gotta talk about this by the way too. For the ones who like when somebody make a tweet like this, right, and somebody be like, oh no, I'm not having no issues. That's one game, dog. One game. Okay, let's be realistic here. You played one game. And I wonder why when you say, oh, anybody that'll be like, oh, I'm not having no issues. I dare you to put out another performance to where you claim you're doing fine. Everybody that's played the game has already had a performance to where they missing wide open, bro. Okay? Because 2K25 is not a consistent game. It's not a consistent product. Okay? Let me get to the reply real quick. But yeah, you even see like everybody just talking about the overall shooting and whatnot. So somebody says, um, everyone plays the same 2K25 really depressing. So somebody else just says, is shooting consistent to y'all? Oh, 2K Intel said that. The replies. So I'm gonna read this comment. I want you to give me your thoughts on this. I don't think it's inconsistent. I just wish it was the same for all game modes. I have to relearn my jump shot after playing park and jumping into the wreck. So what does that sound like it to me? So I'm guessing he's saying he's not a fan of the timings because that's what that is. That's why you have to relearn because this means there's a bunch of shot timings. But like I said, some of y'all want them to keep it because it's centers. But people were going to send regardless, right? All right, let me go to the reply. I shoot 62% in the park and 33 in the rec. So somebody says I just stopped shooting in the rec. So different latencies is why. So do y'all think that's why people are missing his latency? I'm telling you, right now, I just feel like I said, I feel like it's inconsistent. Okay, that's how I look at it. So somebody says, no, people just like to complain is different, but it's not difficult. Again, nobody's not saying that the shooting is hard to shoot, right? People are just saying it's not consistent. And for what you're gonna say, well, bro, it's supposed to be like compared to real life. Okay, if we compare it to real life, if Stephen Curry plays in the first half and he shoots 6 of 8 from the 3 point line, right? Meaning he's everybody gonna be like, oh yeah, Steph, he's heating up, he's cooking, he's in rhythm. Do you think he's all of a sudden gonna go 6 for 20? Or do you think he's gonna hit probably about 4 to 5 more threes because he hit 6 in the first half? But this is stuff that I'm talking about. Now, is it possible? Of course. But we're talking about Stephen Curry, right? Now, I'm not saying people like, of course, people that play the game are Stephen Curry. I'm just saying, somebody that can shoot the ball, they shouldn't be, being frustrated, especially they know how to shoot. Okay, they know the antics of shooting. They know the volumes. Okay. Now here we go. Let me get to the comment. 6'11" and up shooting is horrendous. That's somebody just said. Um, why does the game make people crash out? See, when I said that, a game should not make you want to crash out. So I see somebody says we just want to hoop, man. That's 2K Intel. Shout out to 2K Intel. Oh, he posted. You can now, I guess, box for like I guess training. For like the little Gatorade stuff, and then you get the go kart. My thoughts on that is, the community we did extra stuff like put something else in the game. It gets boring. So I mean, the community y'all did extra stuff like that. But do I mean the go kart thing to me? I think it would have been better if you could race other people and you're not just driving solo. You see what I'm saying? If you could race other people, I feel like the go kart would have been more fun and creative, with creativity. But only you going by yourself kind of makes it dry and boring. The boxing stuff, it's cool little workout because obviously athletes do it. They just box just to get their body shape sometimes, but not even box, but like punching bags, all types of stuff, right? So I mean, I ain't really you know gonna be toxic with them about that, right? I'm not gonna you know pressure them for that. So somebody also says you should not need a 20 badges to make a wide open shot. So all of these comments I'm reading on Twitter, replies I'm reading on Twitter, tweets I'm reading from Twitter is mainly the same thing. People are saying shooting is just too inconsistent. Now, 2K, if you are watching this footage, understand your community, understand your basketball game, understand, hey, should people be pissed when they're playing your product, or should people be enjoying when they're playing your product? Okay, just ask yourself that. Also, ask yourself, why did y'all get rid of the 2K League, right? Now, I'm pretty sure that wasn't up to 2K, but obviously the 2K League is obviously shut down as far as I'm concerned, right? And for the ones who are new and you want to understand why it's gone, nobody enjoys watching it. It's not something that people are going to spend their time to watch because it's boring. Nobody wants to sit here and watch two 2K teams go at it because 2K is not. That's what I'm saying. The way 2K is, it's not you know fun to watch. It's like, okay, we've already seen that before, right? But it's like I said, it's more about that's what I'm saying. I just want to just be yourself when you're making content, right? Because when you're trying to be something that you're not, now I'm not, calling them that. I'm just saying, the 2K League, they were professional players, and them being professional players, people that enjoy watching it. Not everybody, but obviously, like I said, they got rid of it. But you got like somebody like Bear the Beast, he was smart. He was in the 2K League, but he would still be himself, do his own thing. See what I'm saying? Nah, he's still, he got his own, he got his own community. He's doing his thing, right? He's still really good player, right? But I just feel like nowadays you got people that make content trying to follow somebody else, trying to be somebody else instead of doing what they want to do, right? Like some of y'all would force yourself to stream because in your mind, if you stream for a long amount of hours, people are gonna watch you. Like it don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to stream because you want to stream, not because you want views, right? And we've already talked about that before. I'm tired of going into this motivational speech and keep it about 2K. But I mean, like I said, it's not the game ain't no failure. It's more of it needs to be more consistency, bro. That's what it's about. That's the issues. Okay, that is the issues. Um, I feel like we've covered almost literally about almost everything. I'm about to sneeze, so give me a second. Preacher ever said bless you, but yeah. Oh, I saw the comment. Somebody said this game make me want to play Black Ops 6 already. I told you that's why I was excited to get Black Ops 6. Because that game, they put you're gonna see a lot of new stuff on Black Ops 6, right? Now, of course, you're gonna start people camping because I mean that's any game, any battle royale game. People are gonna camp regardless. But the new maps, the all types of stuff, bro. Like they probably gonna have new, loadouts, all types of stuff, new camos. It's gonna be something fun to play, right? I don't care what anybody say about Black Ops. Anybody that plays Black Ops, you're gonna have some fun playing, okay? You got new locations, you got all types of stuff, so you're gonna have fun. 2K, it kind of gets frustrating to play. Now, I did not play Warzone on COD, so you can be like, that's cap, bro. You've never played Warzone. Bro, I mean, Warzone, you ask for smoke. You ask for people that hawk the game 24/7, bro. I mean, any game is going to have hawks, but I mean, like I said, as much times I play, like, COD, Black Ops, I've had fun playing, right? Because of the new additions they've done to the game. Even if they redid a new map, but they made like a new design or like I think COD had I don't know if it was Cold War, but they brought a map that was already in the game, but they made it to where it would snow at the map, or you can go underwater at the pool or something like that. Like as you're in a match, so like it's new things that it made it a fun, cool experience for the game. That's why I told you I can't wait till Black Ops 6 is out, right? So you're not just stuck on playing a game, right? But like for me personally, like I said, I don't really care to play together more because I'm not really having fun. Only times, like I said, I'm playing with my guys, right? Pause. But y'all know what I mean, though. But yeah, other than that, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I hope y'all understood this video. I know I've said the same thing over and over again, but I just want to get the point across. Because people ask me this in the comment section. I like to break things down, explain what I'm talking about, word for word, bar for bar, explanation for explanation, because you got people they don't understand, and it's okay. Okay, not everybody's perfect, so that's why I try to break things down and make so y'all can fully understand what I'm trying to get across, right? And this video we mainly got across was is the game of failure. We went through the things about 2K25 to where it could cause them to be a failure. And we also talked about things that if they don't correct or even look at, it's going to make them go into a failure. So, other than that, it's been your boy J Min, man. And yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. I'm gonna let the rest of these clips play out, and then I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Hope y'all have a great one. Until the next time, if you ask me when is the next time I'm live streaming, I don't know. The next time me and my guys play the game again, is when I probably go live because they even like it when y'all interacting with them as well. Like the fact that some of y'all get to see them play, they love to see that as well. So yeah, we'll see, man. But other than that, like I said, I'm finna just do what I'm doing, be me, and yeah, man, just get to this bag, man. That's all I'm finna do. Just keep being J Mid and try to make a name for myself by being who I am, right? Other than that, like I said, man, I'm out. Also, I got probably a video about EA college football. Quick little update on that because you got people asking me, do I still play it? Of course, I have a special treat for y'all. By the way, and I know that pause, but I have an online dynasty that you guys have yet to see about. So that's on the way as well. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, man. And by the way, it's a lot of people in there, right? But it's y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see. So yeah, man. Just stay tuned for all of that. We got a lot of stuff on the way. Um, I love all y'all no homo type. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be good. And man, y'all try to do something that's gonna make something positive for y'all. Make sure it's something that puts a smile on your face, right? Just be spreading positivity right now, okay? Right now, we not on negative timing, okay? We not on negativity vibes. We on positivity vibes. So, yeah, let me know how y'all felt about this in the comment section, man. I know I said it again, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna recap, right? Other than that, we out of here, man. I'm gonna let the rest of these clips play out and I'm gone, man. Peace.